Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me. In this video, we will be discussing the full moon in Libra coming up on April 5th, as well as the recent ingress of Pluto from Capricorn into Aquarius. This is a big deal because Pluto, as one of the farther out planets, takes a very long time to get around the zodiac, so it stays in a sign for many years. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. It just moved into Aquarius. After the end of 2024, it will be in Aquarius for 20 more years. It'll stay there until 2043. So the energies that Pluto is leaving, and the energy that it's bringing are very significant things that we will be discussing in this video as well. So let's get started. When we have a full moon, we have the moon in one house, and the moon, we use the high priestess to represent the moon. This is the energy of intuition, of mystery, of knowledge, and psychic awareness. So the moon is in Libra, which is your second house, and we use the Justice card to represent Libra. They have the shared energy of fairness, balance, and truth. Now, when we have a full moon, the moon and the sun are in opposite signs and houses. So in this instance, the sun, which is joy, vitality, and success, is in Aries. And Aries is represented by the Emperor, or these have the shared qualities of authority, power, and leadership. And that's your 8th house. Your 8th house is your house of shared resources and intimacy. So when we have a full moon, this is a tense energy. This is a sort of rubber band tug of war. This is conflict between your personal resources and your intimate relationships and shared resources. This aspect may be bringing attention to the need for balance and compromise in your intimate relationships, as well as having a deeper exploration of your subconscious desires and your subconscious fears around intimacy and financial security. So your second house is your house of values and self-worth, but also physical values like your finances, your money, and things that you have on hand as a resource to you, especially money or finances or resources that you've earned through your own work. The opposite of that, the opposite of the second house, is the 8th house. The 8th house is the house of transformation, of deep intimacy with another person, but it's also shared resources. So when we have a full moon, there's this tension between somebody else's resources that you also have access to, or something that you've built together. So say a partner, whether it's a marriage partner or a business partner, some other kind of partnership where you have some shared resource, or maybe you have access to a fund that others have access to as well. That is in conflict with your own personal values and your own personal sense of self-worth. Now, joining this tension here, we have Jupiter. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. This is the energy of cycles, of changes, and destiny. This is also a far out planet, so it takes a while to move. It stays in a place for quite a while. Jupiter is here in Aries with the sun in your 8th house. So it's having an oppositional effect with the moon. This is creating a conflict around your personal values again, as well as your shared resources. But what the Jupiter aspect, with its expansive qualities, what this brings to the equation is there may be a sense of overindulgence or exaggeration in the area of your intimate relationship or your shared resources, as well as your own personal finances and resources and tools that you have access to. Okay, next we have to talk about Pluto. Pluto is the farthest out planet in our acknowledged solar system, and although I know it's been downgraded by the astronomy community, in astrology we still regard Pluto as a very significant player in the sky, and it brings powerful changes in whatever area of life that it's in. And because it's such a far out planet, it stays in a house or a sign for a very long time. You will feel this energy for a long time. And we just came to the end and are in the midst of the end of Pluto in Capricorn. And so everybody's been feeling this intense energy in one area of life for over a decade and a half now. For you, that has been your 5th house, the house of recreation, romance, play. I call it the house of recreation, procreation, and creation. This is the house of where you'll find children, but this is also the house of romance and play and expressing yourself in a dramatic way. It's the house of being childlike and being free in that childlike play, as well as your unique creative expression, being artistic, being dramatic. So Pluto has been bringing this very heavy, very transformative energy to that house for the past 15 or 16 years. Now, as of last week, it has moved into Aquarius. So this is your 6th house. This is the house of daily health and habits, as well as your personal health and wellness. What this is meaning is the energy of Capricorn is represented by the Devil card. This card and Capricorn, their shared energy is that of materialism and temptation and enslavement, and it is personal enslavement. This is the card of the chains we put on ourselves. So while Pluto was in Capricorn, you were experiencing a lot of upheaval, a lot of reality checks. Now, the energy of Aquarius, which is represented by the star, this is the energy of hope and inspiration and guidance. So the whole world is experiencing this new energy shift into a whole different feeling, and it's going to be so wonderful for everybody. So this full moon, Pluto is in the 6th house. So you're getting a taste of what this next 20-year energy is going to be, because once Pluto gets into Aquarius and stays here after the end of 2024, it's going to be there for 20 years. You're going to be feeling this energy for the next 20 years. So what is it bringing to you? As a Virgo rising, this is suggesting a transformational shift in your areas of health, daily work routines, as well as your service to others. This transit may bring up some deep-seated patterns, some things related to control, power, and transformation, requiring you to confront your underlying beliefs and motivations around these areas of your life, around your daily routines, around your health, as well as how you serve others. This could be bringing a desire for more innovation and a sense of purpose in your daily work, in your daily routines and habits, and you are probably seeking, and you will be over the next 20 years, seeking greater autonomy and freedom in this area of your life, in your daily habits and routines. This aspect can also bring a potential for deep healing and personal growth through exploring new approaches to your health and your wellness and finding really meaningful ways to be of service to others. Okay, the next player we have here is Mercury. Mercury is represented by the Magician, and this is the energy of manifestation, action, creation, and communication. Mercury is in Taurus, which is your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of education, higher knowledge and wisdom, as well as travel, especially long-distance travel or travel overseas or to areas that are foreign to you. This is in Taurus, and Taurus represents the energies of tradition, religion, conformity, guidance, wisdom. So with Mercury here, what it's doing is making an aspect to this Pluto. It's making a square here. A square is a challenging aspect. So there's kind of a challenge going on between these two areas of life in your daily work, daily health, as well as education or travel, or even your personal philosophy. So what this is suggesting is this could be a time when you're experiencing some power struggles there's going to be intense communication around your higher education, travel, and work. Now, this could be bringing up some deep-seated beliefs and conflicts related to your personal autonomy, relating to authority and control, and you are going to be required to examine your underlying motivations and your approach to this area of your life. Venus is also in Taurus, and Venus is the ruler of Taurus. Venus is represented by the Empress. This is the energy of nurturing, balance, and fertility. And in this house, it's also making an aspect to Pluto, which is a trine. And a trine is an opportunistic aspect. So what this is suggesting is there's a potential here for a transformative experience relating to this matter of higher education or travel or philosophy or work in these areas, or having some kind of relation with other people who have a different philosophy than you, or maybe you are teaching your philosophy to others. So what this aspect can bring is a deepening of your values and your beliefs, and this is going to lead to a greater sense of purpose and direction in your life in the area of education, travel, philosophy, as well as your daily routines and habits, your health and wellness, and your service to others. Pluto here in your area of daily routines is really highlighting this need for autonomy and freedom in your everyday life, in your everyday work. So overall, with this highlighting of the tension between your personal resources, your personal finances, as opposed to your shared resources and shared finances, perhaps with somebody that you are intimate with, is really bringing a highlight to the fact that you want some autonomy in your daily work and daily routines, and that is also being affected by this desire to express your philosophical perspective, or to enhance your philosophical perspective, or to somehow gain a deeper sense of your beliefs and your sense of values. So that's all I have for you today, Virgo. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And the next moon, which will be a new moon on April 20, I don't have it right in front of me. Oh wait, I do. On April 19th, that will be an eclipse. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, Virgo.